Confidence and insecurities. Where are you at? You confident? You insecure? How's your self-esteem? How's your self-image? I've been both. I've been both places. I've been confident in areas and I've been insecure in areas. I've had low self-esteem. I've had high self-esteem. The confidence is built through the work you put in. You put in the work, you do the preparation, you'll be confident in that area. You'll be confident in yourself. You'll step out into the battle knowing you've put yourself in the best position to succeed. The insecurity is built through opting out of the work. Now, in my life, again, this is all just about me sharing my journey, my story, what's worked for me, what'll work for you, my successes, my failures, and where I'm at. Now, I've always been an athlete. I've always played ball. We've spoke about this before, but the work I put in allowed me to have the confidence on the field, step on a baseball diamond, hit walk-off home runs, get dirty, make plays, right? Go on the basketball court, drop buckets, D up, step on a football field and score touchdowns, make tackles, whatever the case may be. That's all from the work put in. It's not because height. It's not because natural athletic ability. Those things don't hurt in many areas, but I was always one who put in a ton of work. I was always there early, staying late. I was always up early, shooting my free throws, getting my work in, days off, doing work, whatever the case may be. So I always had that confidence. Whenever I stepped on a field of play, a field of battle, I knew I was fully prepared. I already had the athleticism. At a certain point, I grew tall, and I've always been a relentless competitor. To a fault, I've been competitive to where I lose my emotions, back to the vices, my temper, my out of control, relentless competitor inside me doesn't allow myself losing, failure, whatever the case may be. It turns into a negative at that point. But all those things went into the pot, but the confidence came from the extra work I put in, knowing that other people weren't willing to go that far. Now, in other areas of life, I've been insecure, where I haven't prepared myself. I'm not the best version of myself. I'm insecure about going into certain settings to the point where, and many of you will feel this, hey, I'm going to have a drink so I can loosen up, I can relax, I can have some confidence. Well, that's not confidence. Then there's something going on, right? That's insecurity that you're drowning out through alcohol. If you need to go somewhere and do drugs to get through it, that's insecurity. You're covering, you're masking your own insecurity. But it don't have to be the end game. It's not mental health. You don't have some deep-rooted deal going on. It's not from the past. It's not worried about the future, man. You can become confident in all areas of life through the habits you create and the work you put in on yourself. I've spoken about finding your purpose. Now, for me, again, I had to identify what the problem was. I had to identify what was holding me back, what was making me insecure. Why wasn't I having the confidence in all areas of life that I should be and enjoying life and fulfilling my life's purpose? Well, I had to look in the mirror, and I've told you this before, man. I had to look in the mirror and say, that's a little breezy right there. That's a straight up punk. That fool is pleasure seeking. That fool is addicted to vices. I've gone over with you: smoking, drinking, gluttonous eating, temper, right? Everything I do above and beyond, watching sports too long, all this stuff, man, that was holding me back. That wasn't making things better. Those were all illegitimate reasons to say that I was enjoying life, giving me false sense of confidence when it's actually just covering up insecurities. So once I realized, hey, look it, bro, that's the weakest mentality, the weakest daily routine you could possibly have. You're the issue. I identified the problems and I eliminated them. I dropped all the vices. And I gave myself at least At least I'm going to clear my head, clear my soul, clear my spirit, and let's see what happens. So once I dropped those and got in my right mind, then I could actually have some spiritual awakening, bro, which you can have. And that's what is going to lead you to a confident state of mind, to drop the insecurities when you get a state of clarity, brother. When you get off all the bull crap. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm talking about. The smoking leads to drinking, leads to snorting, whatever the case may be. You're going down the wrong path with that stuff because you ain't happy with yourself. And that stuff is just making it worse. We've spoken, man. If you want to do some good reading, reflection, growth, get into natural law, brother. But there's a natural law called the law of exposure. Now, once you know you shouldn't be doing something, and you know you shouldn't be snorting nothing, you know you shouldn't be drinking so much that you want to go snort, you know you shouldn't be chilling with people that all you guys want to do is drink, smoke, and snort. That ain't no real relationship. You ain't being the leader. You ain't pulling them fools out. You guys are all going down the wrong path. But once you get rid of all that and get this state of clarity, man, you can have some spirituality, some real spiritual time to where you and God could talk through your conscience in your heart, and you can identify your purpose, man. And it's going to be real super simple, clear for you. You get there, sit down with the Lord, and then you look, well, what is my passion? What is my purpose? What can you go? And if somebody on the street came up and asked you about, could you just chop their head off with nothing but info, nothing but data, nothing but passion? You start spitting and nothing stops you, right? Well, that's your passion, dog. Simple. I like being a teacher, you know what I mean? But that's not my passion. You know, that's cool. It's a great job, enjoyable. But I'm passionate about this, man. My purpose is this. So I can do this. I can get up here, get on the mic, and just spit game because it's from the heart. It's not me. This ain't me talking. This is purpose talking. This is the universe using me to talk to you. So once you identify your purpose, your passion, then you have, what's there to be insecure about? It's just like I was talking about stepping on a basketball court, a baseball diamond, a football field, a softball field, when you're fully prepared, when you're fully passionate, you're fully committed. You know what the mission is. You fully accept that there ain't no opting out because you want it. You want the smoke. You're passionate about that. You're there to win. You're there to conquer that battle, fool. That's your purpose, right? You ain't going to be insecure once you're fulfilling your purpose, right? And then once you identify your purpose, you create the daily habits that's going to build yourself into the man that can fulfill that purpose and serve that to the world, bro. And you're going to make the world a better place through you being a better place. You're going to be the best version of yourself. That's what this is all about, dog. That's what this is all about. When you are putting in the work, the daily habits in your mind, your body, your soul, right? You drop the vices, you push yourself, you get up early, fool. When other people don't want to be up early, you are up early because you're passionate, you're purpose driven. That's the whole point. You got a purpose. Get your butt out of bed. Your purpose ain't to sleep. Then you smash that workout, you put yourself in that confident state of mind because you're already putting in that physical work. You ain't got to be super ripped. I ain't even super ripped. I'm trying to get there, and it's the work I'm putting in that's what it's all about. That's the journey. That's what's building the confidence, opting into the work. You got to opt into the work. That's what builds the confidence. You put the daily habits into effect. You eat right. You know what I'm saying? If you're a gluttonous eater who can eat a whole cow in one sitting and go back for dessert like me, then you're going to build confidence and self-esteem by not doing that. By doing what you can't do, what you've never did. That's how you build confidence. By giving in, by opting out, by labeling yourself a pothead, a drunk, a tweaker, whatever you're labeling yourself as, right? That's a negative label. You need to drop that, fool. Drop that cold turkey. And I'm telling you, man, when you get to the point There ain't gonna be no weaning off. There ain't gonna be, oh, I need to slowly but surely. Oh, I'm gonna quit smoking, so I'll just drink. Then you ain't in alignment. That ain't what the universe, that ain't what God has planned for you. That ain't your purpose. That ain't alignment. When you get fully aligned and you identify your purpose and your calling, you ain't even gonna want that because you're high as hell. I'm high as hell up here, dog. I'm living on a different plane, a different level. I'm elevated. It ain't even a question about getting high, drinking, any of that stuff. It ain't even a question about sleeping in. You know what I'm saying? I'm still battling with stuff. Hey, man, the food and the temper, right? Those are my biggest battles. But I would say those come secondary to the drinking, the smoking. You know what I'm saying? The vices like that. I can work on these other things, but I'll never work on them if I'm high and drunk. Then I'll just get drunk and blow up, right? I'll get high and eat the shit out of everything. It's that's the way it goes. But I'm not down with those labels. I want to be that best version of myself. So I'm going to commit to the daily habits that are going to make me that person. And each day the confidence is earned. If I were to not get up today and put in that work on my mind, on my body, and my soul, then I'm not going to have the same confidence that I had yesterday when I did do that. I know I should have did it and I didn't. So my confidence drops. I'm a little insecure. My self-esteem's a little lower. But no, that and matter of fact, folks, that ain't gonna happen. That may happen to you. You may fall off. Much love. I got love for you. If you're going through it and you're trying to do these things, get all this positive vibe going, much love. I'm here for you, bro. 100%. But let me just tell you, man, that's why I'm me. That's why I'm a leader. That's why I'm doing this. Because I won't fall off, fool. You won't see me drinking. You won't see me at Christmas Hill smoking. You won't see a day where I'm not up. You won't see me take a day off. I'm not falling off. I'm not taking a day off. I'm never fucking opting out. Because this is my purpose. This is my passion. And I'm telling you, you got that in yourself as well. You just got to identify it. You want it whether you know it or not. And once you get it, you're going to be addicted to it. You're going to be hooked and you'll be fully confident. It ain't no fun being insecure. It ain't no fun having low self-esteem, not knowing what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. I step in the room and say, here the fuck I am. I don't step in the room and be like, oh, there you are. Hell no. Confidence is built through opting into the work, going above and beyond what other people will do. Be there early, stay late. You do 10, I do 20. That's leadership. That's confidence. That's purpose driven. That's fulfilling what God put you on the planet to do. And we all got something we're put on this planet to do. And it's not for you. It's not just doing it. It's doing it and making the world a better place. Making you better, making the world better, making your family better, making your loved ones better. And when you're aligned with that purpose, when you have that self-love, when you love the shit out of yourself, when you look in the mirror and say, I respect that fool. Every day that fool he lives with integrity. He's principle-based. He's driven by his purpose and he's here to make the world. Then you'll look in the mirror and say, I'm confident in that fool. I respect that fool. There won't be no insecurity. There won't be no self-esteem. You ain't going to need no psychologist, no pills, no beers, no nothing. You'll walk in a party, a kegger, a bar, wherever you want to go, just like me, and there won't be no acceptance of anything less than my standard, my principle, my best. And when you live that way, you'll have supreme confidence in every area. You won't even think about slipping. You won't even think about falling. So put in place the daily habits that will build you in to the unstoppable beast that you want to be. Drop the vices. Get your behind up early. Do some reading and reflection. Again, self-mastery, personal development. That's what's going to get you aligned with God. That's what he wants you to do. Spend some time with him. Don't just talk to him, complain to him, ask, listen. Listen. Your conscience is the true voice of God talking to you, guiding you. When you have regret, that's your roadmap of what not to do. The regret is telling you what not to do. If you continue to do things that you regret, you will chip away at your self-esteem. You will lack confidence. You will gain insecurity, which you don't want. That is the roadmap. That is what you're not supposed to do. Your conscience, God is telling you in your heart what to do. Listen to that voice. Get in the best physical shape of your life. Eat the right nutrition. Get aligned with God. Listen to that dude. He will guide you. Identify your purpose. Create the best version of yourself and share that dude with the world. There's nothing better. That's what you're here for. You have a limited amount of time on this planet. I wasted 30 years getting out of shape, getting high, drinking. I'm 46. God only knows how much time I got left, but every day is going to be spent building an absolute warrior in His name, in His word, His way. If you're living right, you're playing right. Get aligned with God. Get your daily habits in line. Start living right. Start playing right.